All right, it's time. Welcome to Last Minute Betting with me, Bob, tonight. Looks like I'm flying solo. Solo, you can't hear it. Santa Claus beard's getting there, guys. Don't forget, folks, we are looking for content creators for OddsJam. That's how I got started with OddsJam. Email me, Bob, at oddsjam.com if you want to know any more. How's that sound? All right. This won't be a long show tonight. I'll be short-winded for sure. Yes. We'll go through the positive EV page. There's some plays out there. Talk a little bit about this game tonight. Don't forget, I got BetMGM and PointsBet sign-up bonuses, Underdog Fantasy, and Thrive Fantasy deposit match also. All right? Yes. So, good evening to you all. Hopefully, you guys are ready to make some money tonight. What do you say? Can we do that? Let's do that tonight. I would like to do that. I'd very much like to make some money tonight. All right. So, and hang on a second here, folks. I always got something going on. You know that. Yeah, we're just going to run that banner there across the bottom. And so we got a big game here tonight. Buffalo, which is really struggled as of late. They've won, but games have been close and not exactly what they had anticipated this year to be. I think people thought it was going to be a cakewalk. It's not a cakewalk at all. Miami is real and Buffalo has to win to keep pace. And, the other thing is divisional game, New England's tough. Okay. Anytime Belichick comes to play you, you know that it's going to be a rough game. So I'm leaning to Buffalo, and that's what we were planning on doing tonight with the morning coffee pick. Well, look who showed up. Hey, Mike, what's up?
Man, rough parlay last night. Whoever put that one together.
Yeah, that was a rough one. Didn't hit, but you've got
the
a
Hawks
video.
did the positive EV play. Hawks minus 4.5 and the minus 6.5 did hit though. So good news there.
You've got a video out for anytime touchdown score for tonight. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, Bob, I've got to roll with Stephon Diggs for Buffalo. First of all, I mean, this is a guy, Bob, that is dangerous inside the 5-yard line. We know Josh Allen trusts him, but it seems to me that Stephon Diggs catches probably more 3, 5, 2-yard touchdown passes than anybody because of his ability to get open, his ability to run routes as good as anybody, and the fact that him and Josh Allen just have something special going. So when you get in those short to goal to go situations, Stephon Diggs is always a threat. I mean, he could have, 2 catches, 30 yards, and then all of a sudden he gets that touchdown off of a 2 or 3 yard pass from Allen. He's just a threat. And I think, there's probably pretty good value with Stephon Diggs to take him at. I mean, I know I got it for plus 120 or better when I took him or when I did that video the other day. So definitely looking at Stephon Diggs. And then Ramondre Stevenson, Bob, he's had 4 total starts for New England, being the starting running back, and he scored 3 touchdowns when he's been the starting running back. So it's a little iffy with New England picking an anytime touchdown score, but I think we got to roll with him for an anytime touchdown score or 2.
Okay. All right, I can buy that. I am going to share my screen tonight. First off, I get the lead here. All right, so I've got the recommended filters clicked on. This is how we approach the positive EV page on a daily basis. I like to put the date range for today's date, which is where it's set right now. And other than that, all sports books are in there. And here we got one, Jacoby Myers, right off the bat, under 4.5 player receptions. That's on Monkey Knife Fight now. That's a new DFS that we've added. That play in Gabriel Davis under 3.5 player receptions on Price Picks. What's your thoughts on either one of them? You like them or not?
Yeah, Bob. Obviously Gabriel Davis is that's a tough one. It looks like that's for the 5-pick flex though at the minus 119.
Right.
So definitely maybe one to throw in there. Yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty good value plays. Could probably roll with them.
Okay. I'm going to definitely do the top one. And website just a little slow right now. I guess I'll add this one too. All right. Sidney Crosby, over 2.5 player shots on goal. That is also on Price Picks. And if you've got Price Picks, Underdog, Thrive, Monkey Knife Fight, get in there and get that because I like Sid the Kid in this game to take over and make a difference. Dallas and Detroit over 113.5 first half total points. I have not looked at this number yet for the game. Let me pull up screen here real quick. If you can bear with me. Everything's a little slow tonight. It's really not my fault, I swear. I love it when this stuff happens in the middle of recording a video.
Well, we're not recording. We're live. So
I know.
Even worse for you, man. No. Just
all right. So let me take a look. Where is the total on this? There we go. It pulled up. Let's look at the total points are 221.5. So what was that number again? Now is it gone? Did I lose it? It's gone. That quick. That's what happens with me. All right, let me give you a couple bets that I'm on because I'm struggling with positive EV right now. And by the way, we went 1-1 this morning with morning coffee picks. Croatia tied. So that's automatically a loss. You don't get your money back in soccer when there's a tie and you pick one side or the other. I don't know whether you knew that or not, folks, but that is true. All right, so we took the Jacoby Myers and Gabriel Davis unders, 4.5 and 3.5. Here's what I'm on tonight, man, and wish me luck. I got the Bills minus 3.5. Got Purdue Fort Wayne minus 4.5. Cornell versus Delaware over 153.5. The Predators, my hockey video, plus 1.5. Blues money line. Kraken over 6 with the Capitals. Canucks and Panthers over 6.5. Then we've got the Ducks. These are positive EV plays. Under 2.5 team goals, team total. Under 5.5 between the Lightning and Flyers. That's a on points bet. And over 7 between the Wild and the Oilers in total goals. And that's what I got. That's what I'm standing by. We only got one NBA game tonight. So not a very exciting schedule.
No, not really at all. Not a lot of action going on tonight, Bob. I'll be honest with you. I'm probably going to roll. I'm probably going to roll with Buffalo tonight, I think.
Yep, -3.5. Let's do it.
I think I'm going to. I just think that that Buffalo is the better team. New England struggles offensively. While they did score some against Minnesota in that game, this is the first meeting between these two teams. If you're Buffalo, you've already lost 2 division games. Remember, Bob, you've lost to the Jets and the Dolphins. You got both of them coming up after New England, and you'll play New England again. If you're Buffalo, you want to win this game. And the one that would really help them is winning this one in New England. I think Buffalo wants to, if they want a shot at that 1 seed, Bob, if they want a legitimate shot at that 1 seed, they need this game tonight to help better their chances. Because then when they play New England again, they've got them in their house. They've already lost at Miami and at New York. You don't want to lose to New England as well and have 3 division losses and really hurt your chances, Bob.
I can buy that. By the way, we are up to 430 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's growing in leaps and bounds. I'm telling you right now, you got to get there and go there and find out some of the plays that we're making. Mike and I had a total of 12 anytime touchdown scores in all the games last week, folks. That's as good of a performance as you're going to find. I'm telling you that right now. To have that many, and there's a lot of, we should be touting this up on Twitter. As a matter of fact, probably will here in a little bit, for sure. Anytime touchdown scores, we're both on fire. So go get them, like, and subscribe, please.
Absolutely. Let's hope we can come through tonight. Bob, anybody that you've got, I did mention in my video potentially sprinkling a little bit on Jacoby Myers at the value that we found him on. Probably a little too many, but I think I like Diggs and Stevenson for sure. And I think at the plus 480 or whatever it was, I found Jacoby at, think it's worth sprinkling a little bit on him, because we know with New England and the receivers, it's really random who they're going to and who the main guy is. And Jacoby Myers can definitely be a guy, or I'm sorry, not Jacoby Myers. Nelson Aguilar is who I went with. I apologize. Aguilar did score a touchdown for them a while back and stretch the field. And yes, it wasn't Myers. It was Aguilar that I decided to sprinkle a little bit on. So I stand corrected. Nelson Aguilar, anytime touchdown score, probably worth sprinkling just a little bit on for the value that's there. And look, guy that can stretch the field a little bit, make himself available. He's been a consistent wide receiver throughout his career, bouncing around, but everywhere he's went, he's been able to do pretty well and produce. So definitely looking at sprinkling a little bit on him as well. And then, hey, if Stevenson doesn't hit in that plus 480 with Aguilar does, great.
I like Josh Allen.
Okay.
I mean, plus 210.
Let's just hope for 5 touchdowns tonight, and every single one of our guys is in on it. So
yeah, that would be nice.
Boy, wouldn't that be crazy, huh?
I do like Josh Allen quite a bit. I liked Sam Darnold last week, and you saw him come through. This is only plus 210, so I'm with you on Diggs.
Bob, that's a good point with Allen, because New England has struggled against dual threat quarterbacks, and while Josh Allen may not, it may not be Justin Fields or Lamar Jackson in terms of his speed, he certainly is a guy who's dangerous when he runs the football. So,
he may not have the moves that Justin Fields and Lamar Jackson have, but I can tell you one thing: he can score touchdowns. He's about as good as anybody out there at finding the end zone. When he wants the end zone, he gets it. There ain't no stopping him. He's too big. And if, worst comes to worst, they'll just jump over you.
Yeah, maybe his over rushing yards is a play to look at tonight, Bob, in all honesty, because of the success that, guys like Fields and Jackson did have running on this New England defense. Remember, when New England can load up just to stop the run, as you saw against Minnesota, Dalvin Cook pretty well a non-factor in that game. New England's very good at stopping the running game. But when you throw a dual threat quarterback at them, like a Josh Allen, they can have some success. So I've got to say, Josh Allen on his over rushing yards tonight is probably something I would be considering looking at maybe.
So we can go as low as 42.5 on BetMGM for minus 155, but we can also find value on 45.5 on PointsBet at minus 115. And then I think the number is probably going to stagnate at minus 110. You can't get that number everywhere. 44.5 seems to be the popular number at minus 125 on DraftKings. So it's a pretty good number. But if we were looking at 45.5, we actually have the pinnacle line there for that and can get it at minus 115. I got to be honest with you. I'd probably put a unit on the over 42.5 and turn this into a butterfly, and a half a unit on the 44 and a half a unit on the 45.5. And that's probably the route that I would take.
Okay.
If I was going to bet this. Now you're talking about.
Are you going to bet it?
Yeah, I think I am.
You're adding it to your bet tracker, so there's no more thinking.
No, I am. Yeah, I've just got to do it here real quick. Wow. That 44.5 under. No, we don't want that. 45.5. There it is. We'll go up to 45.5 on this.
You like those plus odds you were seeing on the under, weren't you?
Yeah, but I don't see that happening. Now, let's look at Devin Singletary, 50.5 yards, minus 115. That's the low end for him. Your thoughts on that? I mean, you're saying New England not a good run-stopping team.
Yeah, definitely.
You like that?
I think I could look at taking Singletary on his under. Yeah.
Or you want to go on the under?
Oh, you want to go over?
I'm asking you. You're telling me that
I would lean towards his under. I would lean it. Jordan Thackeray is in the building. He says, I miss a month and Mike grows a beard, but still hasn't replaced his dresser doorknobs. Just kidding. What's up, boys? What is up, Jordan? How you doing tonight, brother? And no, that dresser is there to stay for good, I think. I think if we update it.
Until you get a green screen.
I don't think I want a green screen, Bob.
Why? You'd rather have your dresser in there, wouldn't you? All right, look. I was just looking at Monkey Knife Fight. They do have a deposit match too, by the way. So you like maybe the under with Singletary under 51.5?
Yeah, I think so. Dalvin Cook was flirting around that number last week.
Okay.
That's with Kirk Cousins, who's not a dual threat quarterback. I think Buffalo is going to utilize Allen a little bit more running the football in this game. And, just looking at what has happened this season with New England, very good at stopping the run for the most part. Just dual threat quarterbacks have seemed to have some success running against them. So definitely looking at Allen on his over. Right. Singletary on the under. I like it.
Okay, that's what we're doing. We're going to go.
We got one guy wanting to know, what are you thinking about Canadians against Flames?
Flames all the way.
Montreal disappointed me the other night and didn't come through against San Jose. Was very disappointing. I think I'll roll with Calgary in this spot, Bob.
Yes, Flames all the way. Flames all the way. Jordan, yeah. Hey, we miss you too, man. We'll see you soon. We'll get on the show.
Probably looking at the puck line, though, with Calgary. But, man, I'll tell you what, Calgary's been bad lately, Bob.
I know. He's on the Pats tonight. We're on the Bills. Sorry, bro. Gotta go.
Sorry for us, maybe.